There we are. First things first, $7.50 at Walmart, $20 on eBay, $2 on AliExpress, $6 on an outlet store. Does that cover everything? Good. A little bit of news before we get into the YouTube discussion video for today. I have sent out all the prizes. I still have prizes being won over on Patreon. If you guys are interested in getting something like this by donating over on Patreon, you can check out the reward tiers over there. I give away free games, classic games, and then of course consoles as well. This is the only one that didn't get shipped out yet. I'm going to be shipping it out Monday. I had a box issue with this one. So yeah, as you can see, I'm going to be shipping out this last prize to the winners. The winners of the Nintendo Switch, the 3DS, all that good stuff have already been shipped out, so they'll be getting their prizes shortly. Now, as for anyone else looking to win a new prize, something like a Nintendo Switch, all you have to do is subscribe, like and share my videos, and leave a comment down in the section below. It doesn't have to be about a Nintendo Switch, it can just be about the video itself, and I do those giveaways every 15th of each month. Now, with that out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to be discussing some YouTube update news. Now, usually I try to stray away from this, and I've been wanting to stray away from this in recent years. So 2018 is mostly going to be about video game news, but this is really kind of affecting a lot of people. These changes are going to affect a significant number of channels because not every channel is monetized to the point where they're big enough to maintain that monetization. What I mean with this is that on the YouTube creator blog, due to a situation that has arisen with the Paul brothers, Logan Paul and Jake Paul, what ended up happening is that there's going to be a restriction for small channels, and that is going to limit small channels to having to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, because if they don't have that, then they won't be able to monetize their videos. Now, for me and my side channels, like I have a This Was Made side channel, I have a Dr. Freedom side channel where I discuss things politically and from a biblical standpoint. That's what I'm going to college for ministry, and I try to discuss things in that kind of a light. And then, of course, This Was Made was a channel created just for This Was Made series, where I joke about Dollar Tree items, test Dollar Tree items, and things like that. But the point I'm making by referencing those channels is that they are not monetized. I don't make a dime off them. That's just for fun, ladies and gentlemen. So for me, that doesn't affect me, but a channel like that didn't have 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 hours of watch time each month would automatically be restricted and not able to earn monetization. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, why is YouTube doing this? This came on the heels of Logan Paul showing a video of a Japanese man who had committed suicide in Suicide Forest. Yeah, I mean, imagine that. You go to a place called Suicide Forest and you don't expect to find a dead body. Are you serious? Of course you're going to find something like that. I watched a documentary on that. I know that that's something that does happen a lot over there in that particular set of woods. And yeah, he didn't treat it with respect, candor, and he has lots of young children, and he exposed a lot of young children to that, and that's really disgusting and grotesque. So what did YouTube do? They said, we have this problem, Logan Paul, lots of creators upset at Logan Paul, everyone having a fit, the news outlets hate him, let's go ahead and restrict monetization for children, for younger audiences, for smaller channels, for channels who can't make 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers. Let's do that. Wait a minute. I missed something. They punished Logan Paul. They delisted him from Google Preferred and things like that. And I believe that he's got a strike on his channel, or maybe his brother has a strike on his channel for some of the videos he posted as well. But nevertheless, these are the things that have happened. Now, this has caused a divide to come up from large channels versus smaller channels. And what I mean by that is that, unfortunately, because of the rise of these restrictions, larger channels are being looked at kind of jealously and enviously from smaller channels because of what larger channels are saying about this. A lot of the people I'm friends with, a lot of the people I work with are saying that this is necessary. I've seen it in news articles as well. YouTube's new monetization rules are controversial, painful, and necessary. I'm not really sure why they're necessary, honestly. If you're not making 4,000 views a month and you're getting advertisements put on your videos, you're likely not making a lot of money. I would be shocked if you're making anything above, $20 a month, honestly. So, necessary in the grand scheme of things, probably not really. Maybe it takes a load off of the ad revenue and ad problems, but what this essentially is doing is creating a divide between big versus small. The coming war, ladies and gentlemen, the civil war of YouTube, if you will. The larger channels are saying that this is a-okay and that the smaller channels need to stop complaining and actually man up and try and do this for a living. That if they can't earn 1,000 subscribers or get 4,000 views a month, that they weren't really in it to win it anyways. That this probably wasn't their career field. This isn't something that they wanted to do professionally. And a lot of these channels are getting flack for saying things like this from these smaller channels, because these smaller channels are filled with people who are just trying. They're trying hard, and growth is very, very difficult on YouTube. Now, I understand it from both standpoints. For me personally, I started off doing YouTube as a hobby, ladies and gentlemen. I stacked candles up with a digital camera from when I was at war with. I'm dead serious. This is how I used to record my videos. And I had a lot of games. And I knew that I liked video games, and I wanted to do video game stuff on YouTube, because that's just what I wanted to do. But I'm going to tell you something. I've been around on YouTube since 2006, man. Since its earliest inception. I really have. I love video websites. I come from an age where YouTube did not exist and video websites did not exist. So when YouTube came out, it was awesome. So from 2006 to around 2012, I had no idea you could even make money off of YouTube. It was a hobby for me, man. I just reviewed video games. I loved playing video games, and I talked about them. I talked about the consoles I owned. I talked about the video games I owned, and I would play them, and people liked those videos. They liked them so much that I got about 10,000 subscribers before I started doing Pokemon Theories, and Pokemon Theories really took off, and I got a large fan base from that. And then I moved over to video game news, just for the simple fact that Pokemon goes through really popular times and really, really, really massive drive spells where people are really interested in Pokemon and then they're not. And I wanted to do something that involved gaming consistently and not just, today it's popular and then, a couple months it's not popular and then, it's popular again. I didn't want to ride that roller coaster. I'm riding a completely different one, ladies and gentlemen, with YouTube here. The point being, I've been through it. I've suffered how difficult it is to actually garner an audience, to actually see a return in views and people actually watching me. I come from the days where people were botting their accounts, seriously botting their accounts to get their views up and their subscriber count up and their likes up. I come from those days, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, it's insane to see where YouTube has come from and its promotion and how it works. And, I can sympathize with smaller channels on how difficult it is to get an established fan base and to continue to grow and not just stay stagnant. So larger channels are saying, you got to try harder. We agree with YouTube. This isn't that big of a deal. You shouldn't be in it for the money. And smaller channels are saying, we're not in it for the money. This is just a slap in the face. It's extremely difficult to grow on YouTube. You should be siding with us and not YouTube. And you have a very select few people in between. I'm pretty in between on this. I can see it from both sides. But I don't think this is going to help problems with YouTube in general, because it's just going to breed a lot of smaller channels thinking and considering holistically the type of videos they're going to put out if they want to make money on them. So it will probably promote a lot more exposure videos, like, oh my god, I'm exposing this guy, in the hopes that it will garner a lot of views and a lot of subscribers. This is going to be a double-edged sword. Well, yes, it will prevent people from just instantly spitting out crap content, with no regard. It will also force individuals to really think excessively on clickbait, lures, how to get noticed, and things like that, instead of creating organic content that they just, generally speaking, enjoy. You see what I'm saying? It's going to essentially force smaller channels to play the game when they don't really want to play the game, instead of just making content that they enjoy. And hey, as always, animator channels are really getting screwed here, so I feel really bad for them, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I got nothing else to say on the subject other than the fact that if you enjoy smaller channels, you need to click the subscribe button and you need to like and share their videos. I'm only saying support the channels that you watch. I might have a lot of subscribers and I might get a lot of views and a lot of hours watched, but it also might be because I put 8 hours a day into my YouTube channel every single day of the week. I had one day off last year, and that's because I literally didn't have time to make a video, and that was on Christmas. One day for the entire year, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not into doing something like that, then get popular, get super popular by doing simplistic videos that are very easy to make once a week or something like that, and be happy with what you make. For me personally, it's a difficult job at times, but it's a very rewarding job because I'm doing something that I enjoy and I love. And my legacy will be left behind to my child, my family, and my fans. And I really appreciate you guys, ladies and gentlemen, for making me what I am. So always support the content creators you love. If you love me and you like my videos, subscribe, like, and share, leave a comment. If you can't do that and you're not on an account, you're not signed in, just tell someone about my videos. You know, word of mouth works great. Hey, you know, there's this guy named Protomario. He does a What You Missed video series talking about video game news. It gets me caught up on my video game news. Check him out. Hey, okay, maybe I will. You know, cool. All right, awesome. Really appreciate every bit of support I get, and I'm sure the smaller channels will too. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have much else to say. I think I've covered all my bases. There's likely to be a civil war brewing where a lot of smaller channels are going to be going up against bigger channels. And yeah, there's a lot of unhappy people right now. So, I've been your host, Protomario, and I'm signing out. I'm going to go off and mail this bad boy to the contest winner. And I suppose I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. As always, good gaming, God bless, and thank you for watching.